everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a great night. I want to show you guys something that I found today, and it is awesome. Okay, let me just go get it. There's a reason why I don't have it at my desk, but if you find it in the store and if you see it, go get it. You will thank me later. Look what we got. Okay? Because why not? If you happen to go in the store and you see this in the creamer section, get it. Because let me tell you, putting it in your coffee and making iced coffee with it, oh, it's so good. It's so delicious. It's just get Snickers coffee. Are you kidding me? It's the best. Yep, Snickers creamer. I tried some today, and guess what? I'm going to be adding that to my coffee from now on. You hear me? Yeah, you got that today. It's fire. Yes, it is. And let me tell you, if you like iced coffee, and I do love iced coffee, it's summertime. I don't like my coffee to be hot during the summertime because why? But cold coffee, ooh, with Snickers creamer, ooh. Does it come in sugar-free? I don't know. I wasn't looking at the sugar-free. I'm like, let's just go full fat today. I'm going to get creamer that tastes like a candy bar. Yeah, I'm showing you something sweet before we get to the nasty. And that is Chantal. She's nasty. Speaking of nasty, some of you have probably already seen it. I decided to make a nasty song for Foodie. Some nasty funk. I'm sure some of you have seen it. Maybe some of you haven't seen it. Maybe you'd like to watch and listen to the music after we're done with the Twitter peeps, or maybe before the Twitter peeps. But I decided to make a funk song for Foodie, and it's nasty. You can put it in cold brews. Yes, I actually have like an instant cold brew, like the instant coffee. So I'll make the instant coffee and put the creamer in there. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Doesn't she have a doctor's appointment tomorrow? That's what she says. But from what I glimpsed on Twitter, I don't think she's going to go. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Y'all give me just a second. People talking to me on trying to be live right now. Give me a second. One second. There we go. Sorry about that. So we got some Twitter peeps to go over. What did Chantal do tonight? She was live. She was stuffing her face. She was high as balls. I saw that she went outside and she was trying to find a new spot to smoke where she wouldn't be bothered. She went to the playground. There were people there. And she also talked about Salah, about the relationship with Salah. And she revealed that, yes, he originally wanted to come to Canada. But in her words, they fell in love. Even though the original plan was he wanted to come to Canada. So she was basically saying that he was a romance scammer, that it wasn't about love. It was about he wanted to come to Canada. But according to Chantal, he fell in love with her. Sure he did. He proposed online, stupid. He proposed without even seeing you. And who smokes green at the kids' playground? Chantal. Chantal. She has a doctor's appointment because she had a reunion with the green peen from Lachine. Yeah, that's her doctor, Dr. Feelgood. Maybe that's what she means when she says doctor's appointment. She got to go see Dr. Feelgood for her brain pills or something. So I don't believe when she says she isn't going to buy more green. Rule number one. I don't believe it either. You know what? With Chantal, you always have to look at the fine print. Semantics. Semantics are at work here. She can say, I'm not going to buy any more green in one form, and she can easily buy it in another. She can look you dead in your face and say, I'm not going to buy any more green sticks. But what she means is, I'll still consume it just in another form. So just because she says, I am not going to smoke any more green sticks, doesn't mean she won't find some other way to get high, like say dabs or edibles or something of that nature. You always got to look at the fine print. You know, you just got to look at it. You've got to. Oh, I'm not going to do this over here, but I'll do this over there. She's outed him like it's unraveling right now. Oh, she's live right now. Is she back on the gummies? Well, if she's back on the edibles, that's not good, because she always does too much. And then when she does too much, then she can't come online and work like she needs to, because all that does is encourage her not to work and not to make money. She just gets lazy with those things. Can you imagine if she bought it in brownies? Oh, Lord. It's over. If she bought the brownies, it's over. It's all over. Those would hit her like a Mack truck. It's illegal to smoke MJ in a public park in Ontario. Well, she did it. I don't know if she'll get in trouble for it, but she did it. And why is my microphone all the way across my desk? She's not done with the MJ anytime soon. Nope. Nope. I mean, she was high tonight. Well, if she was done smoking, what was she high tonight on? Because when I saw her, she was cross-eyed high. Like she just couldn't even see straight. She was just that high. She'd be out for days. She's unraveling and outing him because shit's not going good. Well, which one is she outing? Nads or Salah? Which one? It's like there's different men in Foodie's life. There's different people there. There's too many men in Foodie's life and not enough money to go around. Poopy. Hello, Granny. How are you? Good to see you. So how many of you have seen the new song that I just put up, and who hasn't seen it? It's a lot of fun. It gets your feet moving. You know, I was going for that old school 70s funk feel that gets you kind of dancing. You know, I just thought it'd be appropriate for a song called "Ya Nasty." No, you didn't miss it. If there was ever a song meant for "Ya Nasty," it'd be a funk song. But I was like, I'm feeling my age today. I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the 70s, and you heard a lot of funk, you know, like the funk rock, disco. It was, you know, just that stuff gets your feet moving. Been watching the Europeans and the United States. Would you guys like to hear it? It'll make your feet tap. We can watch that real quick and then get into the Twitter peeps, if you'd like. It'll put you in a good mood, I'm telling you. It's appropriate for Chantal. All right, well, just go ahead and pull that up. So I hope you guys enjoy. And where the hell is it? There it is. So let me tell me what you think. This is Ya Nasty.
In check,
but you keep on snapping,
leaving wreck after wreck.
Everybody sees it, everybody knows. You bring that cold stink wherever you go.
Say it with your chest,
say it to your face.
if the shoe fits,
Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
You're rude to everybody.
You're nasty, Chantal.
You're nasty Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
Clean up that attitude.
You're nasty, Chantal.
Yo, dirty dishes stacked up, words all sharp and mean. You act like a queen in a busted up scene. Talk big, move wrong, always out of line. Every room you enter, turn the air to slime.
Ain't nobody scared.
Ain't nobody blind.
We can read the vibe.
We can read your mind. Everybody sees it, everybody knows. You bring that cold stank wherever you go.
Say it with your chest.
Say it to your face.
If the shoe fits, baby.
Put it in its place. You're nasty Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
You rude to everybody.
You're nasty, Chantal.
You're nasty Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
Clean up that attitude.
You're nasty, Chantal.
One more look, one more lie. You can fake that smile, but it don't get by.
You so nasty.
You so nasty.
You so nasty.
Chantal, baby. Nasty Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
You're rude to everybody. You're nasty Chantal. You're nasty Chantal.
You're nasty, Chantal.
Clean up that attitude. You're nasty Chantal.
Yeah, I said what I said. You're nasty. And just in case you didn't get it the first time, how about this?
You're nasty. You're nasty. You're a little nasty.
So tonight's Twitter Peeps React is going to be just nasty. So how about we get into the rest of the nasty? Let's get into the Twitter Peeps that are all nasty. Because she's nasty. She's just nasty. Let's get into these nasty Twitter Peeps. All right, you know the deal. You know what's up. Hello, Orem. How are you? Welcome, sir. So, for those of you peeps that are on Twitter and you're nasty, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. For those of you that are not on Twitter, but you're still nasty, I bring the peeps to you so you guys can see what's going on Twitter. And you don't have to go there. I'll do it for you. I'll just wander about and find all the nasty tweets about Foodie. All right. Speaking of nasty, here we go. Here's Miss Nasty herself. A rumble in my bottom says, ha, she thinks she's won over her romance scammer with her personality. Bad C Reaction says, Foodie Beauty, she fucking admitted it. Well, rule number 1 and 2. Thank you, Ashley, for being a member. You're nasty. Tell her, Ashley, she's nasty. Just straight up nasty. She admitted it, what he wanted her for. Rule number 1 and 2, she lies, but then she tells on herself. Just give her time. She'll do it. That's what we love about Chantal. She lies, but she also tells on herself. Let's watch.
And you know what? Even if, who cares? Like, if a part of him at first really...
Oh, I screwed up. I'm nasty. Okay, let's try that again.
And you know what? Even if, who cares? Like, if a part of him at first really wanted to come to Canada or something, I feel like that's definitely... Like, no matter what, I know in my heart, like, I know, and I'm more wise now than I was. I know he really loves me and cares about me. Just, there's, like, you know what I mean? So...
Really? But I love the fact that she's being a bit more truthful these days. I don't know if it's because of the food or all the green she's been smoking or what, but she's letting it out that that's what he really wanted. He wanted to come to Canada. Let's play that again, because we need to hear that, because This is vindicating girl world like nobody's business. We've been saying that for years. And she was saying, no, 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 no. He never wanted to come to Canada. That was not part of the plan. That's not why he was talking to me. We've been saying that over and over and over. And she's been like, no, no, y'all are crazy over there. No, we're not. No, we're not. We can see the forest for the trees. We never lied. We saw right through this whole thing. You just didn't want to see it. The eyes will never see what the heart does not want to see. If you want to be willfully blind to something, then you will be. But what you believe does not make it true. So she's knowing all along, like he's got ulterior motives, but she didn't care because let's be real and let's be truthful. So did she. They're both liars. Okay. They both lied to each other. They each had their reasons for being around one another. She wanted him because she wanted some eye candy that looked better than Natter. She wanted to shove Salah in Natter's face, trying to make him jealous. Natter has never been jealous because Natter doesn't love Chantal, never will love Chantal. So whatever she does, he don't care as long as he gets paid. And Salah, he had his motives. He wanted the money. He wanted the possibility of coming to Canada. And he thought she was the ticket in, and that ticket never got punched. But let's hear that again. What'd you say, Chantal? Say it again.
And you know what? Even if, who cares? Like if a part of him at first really wanted to come to Canada or something, I feel like that's definitely...
No, 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 no. Say it again.
And you know what? Even if, who cares? Like if a part of him at first really wanted to come to Canada or something, I feel like that's definitely... Like no matter what, I know in my heart, like I know, and I'm more wise now than I was. I know he...
No, you're not more wise. How can you be more wise when you never learn? You become wise when you go through life and you experience things. And even if you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes and you learn not to make those mistakes again. Chantal, you keep making the same fucking mistakes over and over and over. You keep repeating the same lessons because you never learn from the lessons. You should have learned when you were with Natter. You didn't learn. So therefore you went to karmic summer school with Salah. The universe was trying to teach you with Natter. Your dumbass didn't learn. So like, okay, I guess this one didn't get it the first time. I guess we need like some repeat lessons. So let's repeat the same scenario with a different guy in a different country. Let's set everything as it was, just with a different person. Maybe she'll get it this time. Nope. You sure didn't. So even the lessons done twice did not work. And if you know in your heart that he loves you, he cares about you, question, why isn't he with you? Why is he somewhere else? Why are you still in Canada? Why are there no plans for the two of you to be together? I haven't heard anything. Have y'all heard anything? There's been no talk about I'm going to go and see him in a month or two, or he's going to come see me in a month or two. What kind of a marriage is this? That a husband and wife are living thousands of miles apart and they're very content to be away from each other. What's up with that? What's up? What's up? What kind of a marriage is this? When a husband and wife are far apart from one another and there's no sadness, there's no tears, there's no like, my husband misses me, he really wants to come here and we're trying to work it out. Don't hear that. I don't hear that at all. So he loves you in your heart, right? Well, maybe only in your heart because he ain't there. And he ain't coming there. And you're not going to him either. And you know what? From everything that I've seen with your feeder beezers, you know, the ones that are giving you money and PayPal donations, they've got their motives too. They don't want you being with a man. They don't want you in a relationship. They don't want you traveling, because that means if you leave Canada and you get distracted by a man, you cannot do the thing that they want you to do. They got you right where they want you, alone in that apartment, feeling lonely, depressed, eating like nobody's business, gaining weight every day, your health declining. All the feeders want is to see you in a hospital bed hooked up to oxygen tanks. They want another Zyomara situation where all you do is eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And you know what? You know what? I think it's kind of creepy that they got police scanners on your house. Are they waiting for that call to come in where you need 911 to your place? And that's their orgasm moment. That an ambulance been sent to your house and something happened to you. Like they're scoping out your house to see when EMS is going to show up when something does happen. I'd be wondering about that if I were you.
Really loves me and cares about me. Just, there's like, you know what I mean? So, and you know what? Even if, who cares? Like, if a part of him at first really wanted to come to Canada or something, I feel like that's definitely, like, no matter.
Well, I also did hear, courtesy of the Twitter grapevine, that she wanted to leave the live tonight and the Beezers were begging her to stay. And she confessed that the reason why she wanted to leave the live was because she wanted to eat. She wanted to have herself a little bee moment. So that's why she wanted to leave. Like, it's not enough that she eats all day. She ate during the live. She wanted to get off live and just have a major bee moment. So what the fuck is happening over there, Chantal? That your eating has increased. Like, you're falling apart, aren't you? Because I'll tell you what, there's nothing like upset to make somebody go nuts with their addiction. You eat for a myriad of many different reasons. You eat when you're lonely. You eat when you're sad. You eat when you're bored. You eat when you're angry. But your eating has increased. It has gone up. So what is going on over there? What is happening? Let's keep moving. Doc Remy LeBeau says Chantal tried desperately to end the stream with barely 150 people in there because she wanted to have a bee moment off camera, but the idiot Beezers threw coins at her until she relented and agreed to stay and have a bee moment for her audience. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Isn't that great? That she wanted to get off camera and have a bee moment. She's like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. So to keep her there, they're going to give her money. They're like, no, 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 don't have the bee moment off camera. Do it on camera where we can watch. And there are no feeders in her audience? I think so. I really think so. I was so annoyed. You know what? If she's going to have a bee moment, I would rather her do it off camera than on camera because it doesn't really belong on social media. If she wants to do that kind of content, she can do it on an adult fetish site because really that's where it belongs. It doesn't belong on regular social media. What's that? Hello, Linda. I checked in on Milky. Watch out, all you men. Foodie's in heat. Speaking of Foodie being in heat, little interesting thing that Foodie revealed in her live tonight. She's never had a big O. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She's never had an O moment in the bedroom. She doesn't know what an O moment is. So it begs the question, if she's never had an O moment, like, why does she talk so nasty? She's always talking nasty. Always chasing after men. Could it be, Chantal, that when you get with a guy, it's not about the oh moment, it's about the validation, it's about the company, it's about the companionship? Like you don't have O's, you just want to be around somebody. I have more people than she does. Is she live right now? I have more people than she does. You're nasty. She claims Salah's little peanut gave her an O moment. She wishes. Thank you, Alexandra, for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you so much. I don't want to be gross. Okay, I don't want to be gross, but listen, how can I say this nicely? The physics wouldn't work. Okay? The physics wouldn't work. Hot dog down a hallway. There. Does that work for y'all? Does that work? Too much space, not enough pipe to fill it all up. There, done. Was that okay? It wasn't too gross, it wasn't too graphic. What? I'm being nice tonight. I'm spicy, but I'm being nice. I'm not trying to gross anybody out. Because the physics wouldn't work. It's like tossing a twig into the Grand Canyon. What? Hello, 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 hello. I hear an echo, 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 echo. Yeah, the geometry is off. The math ain't math in here. The math doesn't work. Oh no, Orem, like you, sir. Too much cavern, not enough explorer. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need some extra big grappling hooks. And lots of rope. We got to get all the way to the bottom. There's turtles all the way down. Definitely turtles all the way down. Okay, so Mrs. Flupa Booty says, let me finish that sentence. I'll marry you if you promise me a monthly allowance and sponsor me with Canadian immigration. That was the proposal. Doc Remy LeBeau says, Chantal moved to yet another location to continue smoking. I think this is Green Stick 5 or 6, and tells a super romantic story of Salah's proposal. Oh, we got to hear the story. Let's hear it.
Where did Salah propose? Online right away. Not right away, but after not very long after we talked.
That is such a romance scammer tactic. This is stupid. If you're serious about a relationship, yeah, you can talk online and get to know each other verbally, but you've got to meet that person. You've got to see them face to face. They've got to see you face to face, because anybody can say whatever they want online, but you can't check their vibe and they can't check yours until you get in front of each other. You can talk to somebody online and they're fantastic online, but then you get in front of them, and if they have really nasty energy, you're like, I don't know. But you don't know that until you get in front of them and you start talking to them. So they never met, and he's immediately throwing a proposal down. That's very sus. Do you know why romance scammers throw down the proposal so fast? Because they're seeing somebody who's a mark, and they're like, I'm going to nail this one down before somebody else gets to them. So if he was talking to her and she was talking about her channel and her money and blah, 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 he was like, I have got to lock this one in before she gets away. I got to put her on the hook So she's not running all over the internet. She's not on Plenty of Fish. She's not on Tinder looking for another guy. I've got to get her attention. So he's like, let me just go ahead and propose. And that way it eliminates the competition. I'll have her money and attention all to myself. That's why they do it like that. They don't want other guys coming in and messing up their deal. So it's like, I want to marry you. I want you as my wife. And that's exactly what she wants to hear. If he talked to her for 5 minutes, he would know she's thirsty for love. She desperately wants a relationship. So he's like, oh, great. She wants a relationship. All I got to do is tell her that I love her and I want to marry her. And I got her. It's just that easy. She's just that easy. So he's like, I want to marry you. Okay.
Who was like, I'll marry you. I'm like, where did Salah propose? Online right away.
Hey, shut up for a second, Foodie. Thank you, Yellow Moon, for the gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I'm sorry listen, maybe I'm an old broad, but if I was talking to somebody online, we don't even know each other, and they're throwing down a marriage proposal like that, bye. Like, you want to marry me and you don't know me at all? What's wrong with you? Like, why are you in a rush? There's no need to rush. Get to know the person first. Marriage is a serious thing. And if the person is the right person, they will take their time. And you will take your time. And you should take all the time you need to make sure that's the right one. If it's the right one, they will wait and you can wait. There's no need to rush. You're not in a checkout line ready to get in front of the register. You don't have to do that. Run the other direction. Run. Keep running. That's very sus. If you meet a guy and they want to throw down the ring on your finger just that quickly, like you're not trying to be careful. Bye-bye.
Not right away, but after not very long after we talked, it was like, I'll marry you. I'm like, where did Salah propose? Online right away.
And you know what? Chantal doesn't even have the brain cells to where she can pump the brakes on that and go, wait a minute. We just started talking. Why do you want to marry me so quickly? You're there. I'm here. We haven't even met even once. What's the hurry? She doesn't even have the brain cells to just pump the brakes and go, wait a minute. This isn't right. Shouldn't we meet each other first before you start talking that way? Nope. Not her. She'd be like, she just go with it. Yep. Thank you, Luce. That's how desperate she was. She just wanted not to be jealous. You know what she wanted? She's a narc. Narcs only let somebody go when there's somebody new in their life. They will not let a person go until there's somebody new. That way they can look at the other person like the previous one and go, ha, see, somebody wants me. I'm doing better now. I found someone better than you. If you're with them and they're toxic, they will not let go of you until they've got somebody new in the picture to replace you, because they want the one up. They want the victory to say, see, somebody loves me. You may not love me, but I found someone who does so. They want that nanny boo-boo moment. So Nader rejected her. She was feeling a certain kind of way. She found Salah and she grabbed onto Salah just so she can say, see, Nader, see, somebody wants me. You're stupid, you big old meanie head. And she won't let Salah go. Fondue Spiteful Beach says, Foodie Beauty giving up on life, no hopes. So you want to see what Foodie was doing tonight? Here are some screenshots. Back in the hamster cage apartment, the filthy hamster cage, high, dirty, having a bee moment with herself, like she does every night, pupils blasted, stuff in her maw. Yeah, it's great. It's really great. Interesting content, just really riveting stuff. You know, I'm so jealous of her interesting content. Fondue Spiteful Beach says Foodie Beauty 135 and 135 people. There were only 135 people. That's it? That's all she had? 135 people? Damn, Foodie, I've got over 250 people in here. What happened? I remember when she first started doing Kick, she had at least 300. Now we're down to 135. Boy, those numbers are dropping. They're dropping all the way. You know what, though? It's okay. Because Chantal did say she was only there for 5 people. So even if she dropped down to 50 people, it wouldn't matter. She's there for a handful of people, and that's it. She's not making really all that much money on YouTube or Kick. It's from her feeders. So she doesn't care if there's 5 people in the room as long as it's the right 5 people. Now, I know she's boring. She doesn't care to be interesting. Why should she be interesting? She's getting bankrolled by the feeders. They're the ones paying her bills and her rent and keeping her fed. Obviously, she's not starving. Looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. She ain't starving. She'll always have Teardrop. Well, Teardrop's not really bankrolling her. Teardrop's just there to play, offense for her. But this is what was happening, y'all. Right here. Let's see. Did we just watch this? I don't know. Did we just watch it? I think we just saw this one. Shoe Gal says, the dumbest woman on the internet, folks. Well, that goes without saying. Let's watch.
And you know what? Even if, who cares? Like if a part of him at first really wanted to come to Canada or something, I feel like that's definitely, like, no matter what, I know in my heart, like I know, and I'm more wise now than I was.
Hey, Foodie, I got a question. Here's my question. How does it feel to be a dirty secret to 2 men? Your Salah's dirty secret and your Natter's dirty secret. How does it feel to have 2 men, one on either side, and neither one of them want to really claim you? They want to keep you as a dirty secret. You've been seeing Natter behind the scenes, but you can't talk about that. You can't say, I'm seeing Natter and he makes me happy. He's a dirty secret to you. You're a dirty secret to him. And Salah, I'm pretty sure his family don't know that he's still talking to you and still getting money. So in a sense, you're still a dirty secret, even with him. So ain't nobody claiming your ass. No one. Doesn't that suck? You're giving money to 2 men and you can't really claim either one of them, and they're not going to claim you either. She's good with the control element of paying. Well, is she in control or are they in control? I think they are in control. I think she knows that if she stops paying either one of them, in retaliation, they'll reveal all her dirt. I mean, I think she's paying Salah shut up money. I honestly do. I think that money she's giving him is shut up money. You know stuff about me that you could talk about and make bank, but here's some cash. Now shut up. Shut up for this month. Shh, stay quiet. Don't tell people what you know. Don't reveal all the shit. I'll throw you some cash. Just don't talk about what you know. I'm sure he's got plenty of stuff. He's got pictures. He's got text messages. He's got all kinds of stuff. Her acting her worst. Same thing with Natter. He's getting paid some hush money too. So like she's paying some shut up money to men, and because she is their little dirty secret, she can't claim either one. And you know it's just eating her up inside. If she's seeing Natter and she can't tell people she's seeing him, I love it. Like just I can't claim the person that makes me happy. Doc Remy the Bow says the live is over now, but here was the sequence where Foodie Beauty said she was ending the stream, but the moron crew threw coins at her and begged her to stay. She had to fess up that she was trying to leave so she could have a B moment. So she stayed put and put on a show for the feedies.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Jane. Ryder, oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh. I want to play too. Wow. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Ryder. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys.
You know, I have to wonder if the feeders wanting her to stay online and stay on live to eat, if they're hoping that she'll have a medical event on live. Because, you know, that's what death fat feeders do. They want to feed you until something happens. And if something happens off camera, they don't get to watch. So she wanted to have a little B moment off camera. They're like, no, stay on camera. We want to see you do it just in case something happens. She's so dumb, she can't figure that out.
You have to stay a bit longer? You guys want me to stay a bit longer? Thank you, Jane. Yes. Okay. I'll stay like till like 10, maybe like another half hour or so. 15 minutes. I just took my tofu. Okay, 30 minutes. But I'm having a snack then because I'm hungry. So I'm having some salsa and Doritos. I was gonna get off and munch out. Just because I want a few Doritos, I'm hungry as hell.
So I have a question. Like when she gets on live, she eats a bunch of food. So why would she need to get off live to eat a bunch of food? She can do that on camera. A really big moment with the food off camera. Like she wanted to turn the camera off and just go hog wild in the kitchen. That's what she didn't want people to see because we've seen the amount she eats on camera. So what are you turning the camera off for that you can't show people? Let me tell y'all something. If she smoked a whole bunch tonight, there ain't going to be nothing in the kitchen left to eat when Foodie gets done. If anybody here has ever smoked the Mary Jane and the munchies that you get with the Mary Jane, can you imagine the munchies that Foodie is getting? And she's a food addict and she's over there smoking multiple green sticks at a time. Holy shit. She's not just smoking one. She's not smoking 2, 3, 4. She's smoking 5 in a row. Can you imagine the munchies after that? She'd clear out the whole bakery aisle in a grocery store without even trying. And she got groceries. Oh, can I say something about that? Listen, I used to have a food addiction too. You could buy groceries. You could have a whole lot of food in your kitchen. When you're in the mood to eat like that, you don't want them groceries. You won't eat the healthy stuff. That's not what you're craving. That's not what you want. You could have a whole stacked fridge and pantry. It don't matter. That's not what you want to eat. You'll ignore it all. You want the stuff that you want. You want that junk food. And you want it now. You want that ice cream. You want them cookies. You want that sugar. You want them carbs. So even if she bought a whole bunch of groceries, that's not what she's going to be eating. Not unless she has to. If she can't get out her fast food, then she'll attack the groceries. But that's not what you go for when you're having those moments. She orders fast food every night. Yep, and she'll go for that first. Those groceries that she buys, in my opinion, that's her emergency food, just in case she has a day or 2 days where she's not doing the Foodie request. If she does the Foodie request, that she gets her fix and she'll eat that. But if, say, she's got a day or two where she's not getting any requests coming in, that's when she goes for the groceries. That's her backup food. So it's like, that's just there in case I need it. Yeah, they're just fridge decorations. So just so you know.
Another 3 hours? I wasn't going to share with you guys, no. What's this?
You know, Neo Tarot, you guys saw like I reacted to Neo's reading. Neo does not watch Chantal. Neo is not a reactor. She just does her readings. And even she picked up in her latest reading that Foodie is just endlessly hungry, like hungry, hungry hippo. And was Neo wrong? Look at the way she's behaving tonight. Like she's just endlessly hungry. Endlessly hungry. Like her food addiction is out of control right now, like real bad. Tone Knob Joe says Foodie Beauty is looking for romance scammers when they met. She knew what she was getting the whole time. Yep, you got what you paid for. You wanted a romance scammer? You got a romance scammer. You got what you paid for. Nothing more, nothing less. You got exactly what you were looking for and what you paid for. So, buyer's remorse maybe? Should have thought of that before you sent them $9,000. Bad Seed Reaction says, Foodie Beauty, Chantal has never had an orgasm, LOL. Who says, quote, I know it happened. What? She knows it happened? She doesn't know if it happened? She's not sure? If you have a big O, you're pretty sure that it happened. And if you're not sure, that means probably it didn't happen. You know, there's no mistaking it. Doc Remy LeBeau says, as she turns the camera to get up and leave after green stick number 2, due to mosquitoes biting her, we see that there are indeed other people, presumably a family, on the swings and basketball court. Question, how in the hell are the mosquitoes biting her if she's covered from head to toe? What the hell are they biting? Her nose? She's completely covered. What? There's no exposed skin. Where are they biting her? That makes no sense. But anyway, let's watch the clip.
I gotta get out of the mosquitoes. I gotta get out of the mosquitoes. I gotta get out of the mosquitoes.
So she was in a child's playground smoking the green stick, and there were people there. Chantal, what is it about that playground? You keep going there and hanging out there. That is a place for children, not for you. Why do you keep going there and bringing your camera? That's just creepy as hell. You are a 42-year-old woman. Stay the fuck away from the playground. That is a place for kids. You should not be there, ma'am. There's no reason to be there unless somebody is asking you for some nasty, disgusting content, and that's why you're creeping around there. Maybe you do want to put kids on camera, but you have no business being there. You hear me? Just stay out. It is not a place for you. Fondue Spiteful Beach says, Foodie Beauty, Chantal was asked how many O's she had had in a row, and her response was, quote, I don't know. It's happened. What? It happened? What do you mean it happened? Never mind. I don't want to know. Doc Remy LeBeau says, I've got a 2-for-1 special for you. a reflection, and a giant weird shadow all in one clip. Hooray! She's been roaming around trying to find a new place to hide and continue smoking. Let's watch.
Okay. Oh yeah, there is somebody.
Okay, hold on. Wait. That was quick.
Okay. Oh yeah, there is somebody, right? Or am I seeing shit? Oh no, there are people there.
Damn, look at that shadow. That's crazy.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I know.
My refrigerator doesn't make that big of a shadow.
Maybe right here. Okay, how is this? Is it still windy?
You could hide in Chantal's shadow and you wouldn't get sunburnt. You could stay completely in the shade with her shadow.
Okay.
There's a reflection.
Oh yeah, there is somebody, right? Or am I seeing shit? Oh no, there are people there. Oh, damn it. Oh, I know. Maybe right.
You know what, Chantal? Listen. You like to smoke the green stuff, but it seems like you're having trouble finding somewhere to do it. Because you're like creeping all around the outside of your building, going to the park, looking for like a little smoking spot. If you're having this much trouble finding a smoking spot where you can smoke and you won't get in trouble, maybe you should do something besides smoke the Mary Jane. You know, like you have to go outside and trying to find like a little corner where nobody will see you. You're smoking in the corners of the movie theater. You're smoking outside the front door of your apartment building. You're smoking in the park. Girl, quit it. Find something else to do with your time. Thank you, Orem. Like she's been told a couple of times to fuck off elsewhere. Yep. And so she, like a cockroach, crawling to another corner. But I'll tell you what, the place where you should not do it is near a playground where children are, Chantal, because you're smoking the Mary Jane. That is in the air. If there are children nearby, they're going to get exposed to the smoke. So you really shouldn't be around children when you're doing that stuff. Playgrounds are meant for kids, not for 42-year-olds trying to act like 16-year-olds. Like, I'm going to go outside for a smoke, man. How about not go outside for a smoke? Do something else.
Here. Okay, how is this? Is it still windy?
Okay, let's move on. She's stupid. Debbie's World says Chantal just admitted that a Salah originally wanted to be with her to get to Canada, but then he fell in love with her. Oh my God, she's so freaking delusional. So, question. I have a question. This proclamation of love, did it happen before or after he found out how much money you were making? I wonder, when did this proclamation of love and marriage come into play? How long did it take before he proposed? After you told him your YouTube paycheck, how many zeros were on it? Did you tell the number of zeros and then directly after that, he's like, I love you. I want to marry you. He's like, the word love has 1 zero in it and her bank account has several. So let me just use this word with 1 O in it to get to the other O's. Yeah, how much is your salary? And considering how he was talking to Kai Bella, and as he was talking to her, he was asking her all about her income and how much money she made and how often she was paid and can she send him money. I'm pretty sure he asked Chantal the same questions. That he did an asset check before he fully locked in and committed to Chantal. If he gave Kai Bella an entire ass interview, I'm pretty sure that happened to Foodie too. Doc Remy the Bow says, I'm pretty sure she's referring to that situational blue cheese person who sent her like 150 on PayPal a few days ago. Let's watch.
Like, somebody did give me money to rent a car. Like, but, or they said, like, rent a car or no pressure to do whatever you want. But I want to, like, save it so I can rent a car at a time. Like, I want to at least stamina beast for, like, a good week or two.
Does that sound weird to anybody? I want to save the money on renting a car because I need to build up my stamina first. What does renting a car have to do with your stamina? Oh, wait a minute. I got it. Because if she rents a car, she's going to get some NADS workouts. She's going to be doing those dirty mattress Pilates. That's it. That's why she's got to build up her stamina, because she's going to be doing them dirty mattress Pilates when she gets to his place. Is that all? Is the Jane Fonda workout? What an odd thing to say, though. I can't rent a car until I build up my stamina.
First, so that, like, because when I have a car, I don't have my scooter. So I don't want to waste the car rental. Just like, I want to use it to go to places where we don't have to just, where am I going? Like, somebody did give me money to rent a car. Like, but, or they said, like, rent a car or no pressure to do whatever you want. But I want to, like, save it so I can rent a car at a time. Like, I want to at least stamina beast for like a good week or two.
I don't live in Canada. I don't know how much time she would get if she rented a car for $150. I don't know what the rental is per week or per day there, but $150, wouldn't that buy her at least a few days? I mean, I would think that would be at least a few days rental. I hope she gets tagged too. She needs to stop all that nonsense, trauma queen. She can't be around kids doing that. I'm sorry, no. I think an SUV is $100 per day. Does she need an SUV? I don't know. Foodie's very good about squeezing and, just wedging herself in a car. She wants flight money. Well, she's going to need more than $150 if she wants to fly somewhere.
First, so that, like, because when I have a car, I don't have my scooter. So I don't want to waste the car rental. Just like, I wanted to use it to go to places where we don't have to just, where am I going?
Chantal, in the past, you have rented vehicles for days and you really didn't do much. You ran around and got a bunch of fast food. You really didn't, maximize your time when you got the car. You didn't have the attitude of like, it's go time. I got the car. I'm going to just film a bunch of great content all day, all night. That's what you could do. If you got a car, you could film all kinds of great content and do lives for people and then split some of the footage up into great videos. And maybe the car would pay for itself by doing that. But you always fuck off when it comes to those car rentals. We know why you're renting the car. We know exactly why. We know where you're going, and we know who you're talking to. We know who you're spending your time with. We know. You just can't say. Maybe he doesn't want you to say. Maybe you can't say because you claim to be a DV victim when you're not. You put yourself in that corner. Karma, bitch. Shouldn't have called yourself a victim. But you made all that money back in the day. So now you're in the corner of your own making. I love that for you. But the car, That's just for having V moments and going to see you know who. Going to get your brain pills, I guess, from him. Yeah, going on the long road. So, you know what? Just spend the 150 on food. Because you're going to tell people, I'll rent a car. Then you'll never rent the car. You'll eat your way to that money first. All right, what else we got here? Doc Remy LeBeau says, someone gifted a sub to Trauma Drop, you know, because in case she hasn't reminded us in the last 5 minutes, she's destitute. And Chantal celebrated with a horrific jump scare. Uh-oh. Oh boy, let's watch.
The mess is life. Cocoa Pickles, you gifted a teardrop. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah. Scare her.
Thank you. Sorry to scare you guys.
No, you're not sorry. You love doing things like that. What a weird life. That she's creeping around the parking lot, creeping around the property, looking for a place to smoke on her scooter, just creeping around. For what? To smoke a bunch of green that you don't need to smoke anyway, that honestly, as a food addict, you should not be smoking because all that does is make you eat more. Is it worth it? Missy Russell says Foodie Beauty didn't suppress her inner child like a normal person. She straight up ate it. Her skeleton witnessed the crime and lawyered up faster than you can say stress fracture. So a lot of people have said this. A lot of people have pointed it out that this is what's really going on inside of her. Like the outside, she looks really big, but she's got a very tiny skeleton underneath all that. That tiny skeleton is supporting the rest of it. And that is why she's having so many problems. She's 5 feet tall. Y'all see me, right? I'm kind of built petite. If Chantal were at the weight that she needs to be at, that she should be at, believe it or not, she should be smaller than me. Look at me. She's 4 to 5 times the size outside than she needs to be. Yeah, that's a reality check. That's why she's hurting so much. And let me tell you, I'm a shorty. I'm 5'3", about 130. I haven't stepped on the scale lately. But when you're short, when you're a shorty, you don't have a whole lot of real estate. Okay? You do not have a whole lot of real estate to gain weight. Your property is very small. Can't put a whole lot on it. Because if you do, it's going to be overloaded. She don't have a whole lot of real estate. And hers is maxed out. Every inch of that property has a box on it. You can't hardly walk around there. And her body is starting to put the fat in places that normally it wouldn't show up, like her forehead, the back of her skull. It's everywhere because her body's like, she just keeps piling on the calories, but we don't have any room to put anything. Like the property's maxed out. There's no space. There's absolutely no space. What do? We got to put this somewhere, but there's nowhere to put it. Her bones are like, we need a break here. Doc Remy LeBeau says, finally caught up in real time. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. What do we got here? 127 people. Damn, Chantal. Girl, I remember back in the day, you could easily pull 1,000, 2,000 people live in your room. Remember those days? I remember when you were getting at least $200 to $300 in super chats or more a night. That was the average. Now look at you. You're on Kick. You got less than 150 watching you. Those are bad numbers. $100 are watching for the cat, 25 for trolls. Now, I mean, it's so sad. Yeah, the days of scoffing and dismissing $2 super chats are long gone. Karma, that's what she gets for being Miss Uppity and cursing people out for sending her cheap super chats. Karma, not counting your blessings, taking people for granted, blocking everyone. Karma. How about that karma? Got a whole plate of it. Eat it, Chantal. It's all yours. You made it. It was a dish of your own design. Oh.
A dirty cake tramp? Oh yeah, my groceries are not even going to be able to have a decent life. A dirty cake tramp?
Anybody else bothered by the mess going on behind her? That countertop is just so chaotic. I just want to walk in that kitchen and like straighten everything up. It's just like there's stuff everywhere. She's got a decent kitchen too. There's cabinets. I just want to walk up in there and just start straightening stuff up. Like this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. There's no counter space. You can't put nothing down. It's an entire horror show. What we got here? What is this over here? Looks like food. We got why is this pan right here? We got all this stuff over here. She just piles stuff up. I just want to walk in there and straighten it up.
Oh yeah, my groceries are not even going to be able to have a decent life.
Why is that? Because you're going to let them rot in the fridge?
A dirty cake.
Is it because you're going to let them rot in the fridge? Is that why they're not going to have a decent life? Maybe. Beautiful Regret says, OMG. Nope. Beautiful Regret says, OMG, Foodie Beauty, you're a 1/6 human. I hope your grandmother comes and haunts your dreams for talking this way. Chantal's Fupa Boyle says, Foodie Beauty, how would she know and why is she telling the internet? Now we're into shaming the deceased elderly? You can't make this crap up. Apparently there isn't a line this vile thing won't cross. What did she say? Oh, that has to do with her grandmother's personal private area. All right, so Fondue Spiteful Beach says, Foodie Beauty, another threat to YouTube creators garlic bread on Foodie Beauty's Kick Live. Chantal nor her mods addressed the threat, but were in chat and actively ignored it. This is the second day. So this person down here, Olin Zapine Zeprexia says, I want to beat the crap out of garlic bread so bad. Why are they so violent over there? Why are they making these threats? For what reason are they making threats towards creators? Garlic just does his reactions in his lives. That does not warrant a threat. There's no need to threaten somebody because they're making videos. Are people on her side actively trying to get her channel taken down? If that's the plan, if that's the reason, that might explain the threats. It's crazy. They're beezers and they like talking to Chantal, but yet they're going to get in chat and they're going to make threats inciting violence, which could potentially have her whole channel taken from Chantal. And if that happens, then they have no way to really watch her except for YouTube. And if she gets on YouTube, she can't do the Foodie content. So they like being around her, and yet they're going to say stupid shit like that and put her channel at risk. Yeah, thank you. When you feel the need to threaten reactors, it's time to log off. Agreed. Thank you, Orem. Someone in Falafel's chat said olanzapine is an antipsychotic med. So they took that as the name. Great. Fantastic. I am confused. Thank you, Kat. I am confused how we don't see a million people coming in and going with an apartment building that big. Well, Foodie is hardly ever out of the house. You know, like it's very easy to have a place that big and not see anybody, especially if you hardly ever leave the house. Maybe she goes out when there's less traffic. You know, she doesn't pick she picks the times when there's less people walking in and out. But why are they talking like this? I want to beat the crap out of garlic bread so bad. Why? What did garlic do to you? I mean, you're acting like there's something personal between you and garlic. And there's not. He just does his videos about Chantal, but what does that got to do with you? Nothing. All right. Les Nessman's secretary says, Foodie Beauty, I know you are clueless, and as I also know you to be one to wear your urine-soaked pants days in a row, the issue of your drink straw needs cleaned would definitely escape you. The mold that builds up in those things can make you ill. And I know for a fact, you don't wash your butt, you won't wash that straw clanging around in that cup. Ew! So there's her little sippy cup. Ew! Oh my God, ew. What the hell? She just left her straws in the sink and the water looking like that? Ew, why? Ew, no. That dirty ass water? That's gross, dude. That water looks nasty. Like it's been sitting a minute. And that actually worries me. If she just has soapy, dirty water sitting in a sink like that, it worries me. Just because little BG gets thirsty. Chantal does not have a proper water nor food dish for little BG. And if BG's thirsty, you know what she's going to do? If there's dirty, soapy water in the sink when she's thirsty, she's going to try to drink that. So I hope to God that Foodie doesn't leave that sink water like that. Not only is it dirty, if it's got dish soap in it, that will make that poor baby sick. Chantal, don't do this. Okay, give that poor baby water. Don't leave some nasty soapy water in the sink like that, because if the cat's thirsty enough, she will drink it and she'll get ill. Just don't do this again. Samantha Chuck and his duck says, guys, I was bored, so I zoomed. What in these? Oh my God. Is that what she really looks like? Is that Chantal without the filters? Is that what she would look like without the filters? Bro. Who is that? This screenshot was taken from Chantal's live stream where she was next to the couch and she grabbed onto the counter and she kicked her leg up. That's where this is from. I remember. This is recent. What's wrong with that eye? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe because she was looking over her shoulder. I don't know. But is that the real Foodie? If she took off the filters? Can you imagine what she would look like if she took off the abaya and the hijab? We probably wouldn't even recognize her. Yep, thank you, Debbie. The face filter can't work on her if she's too far away. So she got far away from her camera, and when she does that, the filters, they can't do anything. They're like, you're too far away, man. We can't work on you. Where is this picture from? This is a screenshot. Remember the live she did, Susan? The one where she was trying to be like Billy Badass and I can kick somebody's ass. And she stood up and she grabbed onto the counter and she held onto the counter and she kicked up her leg. That's where it's from. So there's Foodie. All right. Doc Remy LeBeau says, finally, 15 minutes later, after making herself a nice, fresh ice water and taking her second or third dump on the stream, Chantal gets around to addressing the dishes so BG isn't playing in dirty dishwater in the sink. There's no reason for all this mess. She's got a dishwasher. Why are her scissors in the sink? Look. Why are her scissors in the damn sink? And what the hell is going on here? This looks like a pair of tongs. Okay, that's where she's supposed to hold on to it. All right, but why are her scissors in the damn sink? For what reason are those scissors in the sink? I don't understand. I can understand forks and bowls and plates and pots and pans, but a pair of scissors? Why are her scissors in the sink? Oh, she actually does have a fork. Good. Let's see her use it. Doc Remy LeBeau says, yes. Yes, you are. Let's watch.
Fat.
And hold on. I don't know what's going on here on the window, but it looks like her couch has not been cleaned. It looks like she's doing the system of like her idea of cleaning is she just puts things in boxes and she looks at that as I'm cleaning. Instead of putting things away, let's pile everything into a box and keep the box on the couch. And for her, that's clean enough. Let's take all the garbage and pile it in a box, but keep the box on the couch. Yeah, okay. Because you just saw behind her, there's garbage everywhere. There's garbage over here. There's garbage right by the window. Move back, Chantal. Move your big butt. Look, there's garbage all back here. So we got garbage over here. We got garbage back here. So there's really no cleaning going on. Like, what is all this crap? There's crap behind her. There's crap in front of her.
Fat.
Yeah, it's a nest. It's a human hamster cage without the hamster wheel. Doc Remy LeBeau says she's clearly been lurking to see everyone calling her out for not feeding BG during the 12-hour stream. because she jumped on this opportunity to explain how she feeds her. Let's watch.
She's gonna be 1 next month. But yeah, basically how I feed her is I give her 1. See, I just gave her 1 this morning. I give her 2 of these a day because she doesn't like wet food, and I want her to have.
I'm about to lose my shit. I am really about to lose my shit over here. But I'll let Chantal go first.
She's gonna be 1 next month. But yeah, basically how I feed her is I give her 1. See, I just gave her 1 this morning. I give her 2 of these a day because she doesn't like wet food, and I want her to have some kind of hydrating food. And I fill her dish of crunchies very full.
I want to see it. Where are the dish of crunchies? Where's the dish? I want to see it. Show it to us. You want to prove to everybody that you're a good pet owner? Show us the fucking dish. You used to feed BBJ and Sam on the counter where we could see it. Why don't you feed BG on the counter where we can see it? How is it that before you were feeding Sam and BBJ on the counter, but suddenly for BG, no food on the counter? Show us the damn food. And you know what? I don't want to fucking hear you, Chantal, because I've got my queen over here. And I love Booger to death. But I'm going to tell y'all something. The queen is picky. She is picky with her food. It drives me insane. I love her, but I'm like, ma'am, we got to talk about this food situation, ma'am. The queen, she don't like pate food. She don't like it. But you know what? There's different brands of cat food, different textures. If a cat does not like pate, they'll walk up to it, they'll sniff it, they'll give you a dirty look and then walk away. There are like the cans of moist food that are like little, like the gravy with the bits in it. There's all different kinds of textures. Hey, Darcy, thank you for being a new member. So I don't know what BG's preferences are. She's not my pet. But you're just giving her little treats as her main meal. I'm watching the cat right now. She's sitting there patrolling the counter. She's looking for food. She's looking for water. That's what Sam and BBJ were doing back in the day. They were on top of the counters. They were on top of the fridge. They were looking for fucking food. She's hungry. Bitch, feed her. Feed her. That baby's stomach is empty. Feed her. Give her something. Look, every time I see a clip of Chantal and BG, if BG is not with Chantal looking for food on the couch, she's on top of them damn counters. She is waiting for Chantal to give her food. This is ridiculous, Chantal. You eat too much. And you're going to turn around and starve your fucking cat? What is the matter with you? You have enough to feed yourself, but you're going to starve that baby? Feed her and give her proper water. This is crazy. Put down some water for her. Don't piss me off over here.
So that she eats through that for the whole day. It lasts a long time.
No, it doesn't. What is this shit? It lasts a long time. Those treats last a long time. Takes me like 2 or 3 seconds to lick all that. Then what? Hey, Chantal. Okay. Let's see you take 2 tiny packets of liquidy stuff and eat that. And see how full that makes you. I bet it won't fill you up. So if you take 2 liquidy packets and you eat them and you're still hungry, imagine what that cat feels. Stupid. Those are supposed to be treats. They are not complete meals. And I got a theory about why you give her the treats and the treats only half the time, because you are too fucking lazy to clean out that litter box. So you deny her food so she won't make a mess in the litter box. You don't want to deal with the litter box. So you barely feed her. Feed that baby.
She's going to be 1 next month. But yeah, basically,
Like look where BG is at right now. She's by the sink. She's sniffing around. She's not walking around exploring like, I don't know what's up here and I'm just sniffing to see if everything is okay and everything is safe. She's specifically looking for food. She's not just walking around like, oh, I'm up here and I'm surveying my domain, as cats sometimes do because they do like to be up high. She's searching for something. She's looking for water and she's looking for fucking food.
how I feed her is I give her one. See, I just gave her one this morning. I give her 2 of these a day because she doesn't like wet food and I want her to have.
No. What do you mean she doesn't like wet food? Maybe it's the brand of cat food. Maybe it's the texture. And you're not going to try and find something that she does like? Guarantee if I walked up in that house with a few brands of cat food, that baby would probably mow right through it because she's so hungry. Chantal, a cat's diet should be mostly moist food. If they eat too much dry food, they get UTIs, and that can get real nasty. If they were out in the wild, they'd be eating, mice and rodents and whatnot, and that's moist, that's wet. They're not out in the wild eating kibble. Kibble's convenient for us, but most of their diet should be moisture. It's good for their UTI health. Why are you denying her food and water?
Some kind of hydrating food. And I fill her dish of crunchies very full.
Show me the dish. Show it to me.
So that she eats through that for the whole day. It lasts a long time.
If she's got a dish of crunchies, why is she searching for food? There's no reason for this. None. Doc Remy LeBeau says, just a thought, you could stop talking to the people who live in your phone and do your dishes. So you know why she said all of this in this clip about how she feeds BG? Because she's on Twitter. She's got her Beezers on Twitter, and people were talking on Twitter about the fact that she was doing her 12-hour live. Everybody noticed during that 12-hour live, not once did Chantal get up and check to see that BG had water and food. Nobody saw her feed the cat. Nobody saw her check to see if she had water or give her water. A 12-hour live, and not once did she get up and feed the cat or give the cat water. So she's like, oh, this is how I feed her. Don't tell us. Show us. Show us. Feed her on camera. Give her water on camera. You want people to believe that you're a good pet owner? Then show it to everybody. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. Doc Remy LeBeau says, this was one of the most bizarre sequence of events I've ever seen. Foodie Beauty turns the camera and caresses herself in search of a liver boob and isn't sure if she has a leg. What? Huh? Let's watch.
Check it out. Can you see?
See what? What are we supposed to see? Madam, you are covered from head to toe. What are we supposed to see?
Yeah, it's all one size here. And then here's another one.
Here's another one. What?
Oh, this is gonna hang if I ever lose weight. It's gonna hang low, and then I'll have to cut it right out.
Chantal, you're never going to lose weight. It's never going to happen. She's never going to lose weight. Not just because she's got a food addiction, not because she's deep into her food addiction, but if she did lose weight, she'd have a lot of loose skin, which would require a lot of skin removal surgery. And until the surgery, that skin's going to hang down, and she doesn't like the idea of lots of loose skin. She would rather stay super morbidly obese than lose weight and have tons of loose skin. She's done a lot of damage to her body, and it would take a lot of effort just to get it even halfway decent shape, if that's possible.
My leg is short as fuck. Look at it. It looks like a stump. What the hell? Wait, I have a leg, don't I? Tripping right the fuck out right now. Yo-wee.
Stupid idiot. She's so high. You know, I never thought it was possible to find someone who is tremendously high and also tremendously boring all at the same time. Anybody I've ever met that has gotten high, they were entertaining while they were high. Either they were entertaining or they were an asshole. Well, Chantal's still an asshole, but she's a boring asshole. But how can she smoke as much as she smokes and she's still boring? How do you do that? How do you smoke 5 green sticks and you're still a boring bitch? How does that even work? That even when you're high, you're still boring and irritating. Most people get cool when they smoke. They'll sit around and be like, man, what if God is spelled D-O-G? And then other people in there are like, man, that's heavy. That's a secret of the universe. You have all these deep thoughts. You get philosophical when you smoke. You got the key to the universe and you want to share it with people. You'd love to see Rose high just once. Oh, I'm interesting when I get high. Actually, you know what? You can tell a person, like when a person gets high, that's when their real selves come out. And when I've gotten high off the green, there are different personalities you see in groups of people. I'm like, I take on the mother role. I'm the one that I'm walking around the room and I'm asking people, are you okay? Do you need water? Are you all right? Making sure nobody's freaking out or getting paranoid. I got the mother personality. Like I'm concerned for other people. Like I make sure everybody's all right. Nobody's freaking out. Nobody's getting paranoid. Like they smoke too much and the heart is beating, man, I'm going to die. And now I'm like, no, you're not. I'm here. You're going to be okay. Just deep breaths. You know, I'm the one that calms people down. When I get high, I laugh about M words. So like, that's my personality when I get high. I'm looking out for everybody else. But Foodie's personality is the same when she's sober. Asshole. She don't need the green for that. Wonder Mom says, just look at Foodie Beauty here. Biting and chewing is already too much for her. How much longer until this ends? She's nearly immobile. Can't sit up for more than 5 minutes and still stuffs herself 24/7. Oh, and getting high too, so she can eat even more. Doc Rummy the Bow says, it's like watching the animals at the zoo at feeding time. Yeesh. Let's watch. Okay, that's enough. We don't need to see all of it. MJK says Foodie Beauty and her 388. I'm going to see how much weight I've lost the scale. Get off. You know you've gone too far when you get on the scale and it tells you that. Get off. Abort, abort. Battery overload. Get off. Get off me. You're too heavy. Cowboy Dog says supposedly there's a picture of Salah at the mall with a gal who has it. I don't know. What is this news? Is this tea? Is there a picture of him at the mall with somebody? This is the first I've heard of that. Rubber Crazy Troll Band says Foodie Beauty is totally not the same size she was in Kuwait. Totally not over 400 pounds. Damn. Damn. That's a lot. Girl. That looks so uncomfortable. She looks so uncomfortable. Let's see. And Emma Peel. So the picture that I showed you earlier, the sliver of it, this is where it came from. This is the whole picture. Right here. Like it's in its entirety. She was too far away from the filters and they couldn't do anything for her. Her face looks a lot different, that's for sure. And you know what? Like, y'all were saying that her eyes look weird. I think I can explain why they look a little weird. And it's very, very simple. Chantal's natural eye color is dark, dark brown. I saw a picture on Twitter when she was, I would say 16, 17. Right? This was like a natural picture of Chantal, no filters. Her eye color is dark, dark brown. So what's going on with this picture? Why do her eyes look unusual? That's because this eye over here, the filters are still trying to work. She was using the eye color filter. She gives herself green eyes. But the eye that is not close to the camera, that's her natural eye color. That's why they look two different shades, because this is her natural eye color. The filters aren't working on this one. They're kind of working on this one. So the filter, the dark brown over here, green over here. The filters can't lock on to the eye that is furthest away from the camera. But it can kind of lock on to the one closest to the camera. See? What filters is she using? She's using the eye color filter, the contour filter, the skin smoothing filter. She's got the filter that makes your eyes bigger, your lips bigger, your nose more narrow. She got them all working. Brown eyes are fine. Why change them? Yeah, brown eyes are great. She just, I don't know, for aesthetic reasons. But she's got naturally dark brown eyes. Because if you notice, the eye that's darker is on this side, not this side. Mo Translate says, right. Reminder, this is the same woman who uploaded a helicopter dick joke instead of a resume to a job application earlier this year. She really believes that she can easily get a work from a home job. The delusion. Really? Let's see.
Working from home is awesome, yeah. Honestly, if I ever lose my social media, I would probably start working from home too. Just set up that room like an office and just.
That would never work. Chantal working from home, doing office work, answering phones, that would never work. She's not nice. What she's talking about sounds like customer service work. Anybody here working customer service? I'm sure some of you have. It's a high stress job. You have to keep your composure even when people are nasty to you. She can't sit upright all day. She can't sit upright in a chair all day and answer people's questions and de-escalate things if people are calling her in a bad mood. And not only that, Chantal, jobs are hard to come by these days. They'll put you through hell. If you put in a resume, they'll put you through hell. There's lots of people that are qualified that they're putting an application, and not hearing back. It's not that easy to get a job anymore. There's a lot of people that work 20, 30 years in a company and they get laid off just because. You worked as a collections officer. I'm sure that was fun. Lots of grumpy people there.
Clerical work. I don't know where I'd rather live. I'd have to do research, like what would be a better place. I don't know. Convenience in the city, yeah.
She would never do at home regular work because that would mean she would have to wait for her paycheck. Like the rest of us minions and peasants, she'd have to wait to get paid. Imagine Foodie waiting to get paid. That would never work for her. Okay, something positive. We got some positive stuff here. Where are all my gardeners at? Where are all you people that you got front yards and backyards and gardens? Let me talk to you for a minute. This is such a great idea. A homemade bee fountain. During this period of heat, let's not forget that animals and insects also need our help to stay hydrated. This is a great idea. They have a whole system, and it looks like there's some beehives back here. I think I recognize this is a beehive in the background, but they've got a system where they've got something here that drips down water, and it's just enough for the bees to have a drink. Because bees do get thirsty. So this is a safe way for the beekeeper to make sure that his bees are properly hydrated. They can just fly on over and land, and there's no danger for them drowning in, say, like a bird fountain. They got their own little water station. There's continuous water dripping down. They can cool off. They can have a drink. And they won't be thirsty. So what a great idea. I support this. Where would we be without bees? They are very important pollinators. So just something for all of you people that you've got gardens, you've got backyards, you've got front yards. Don't forget about the birds and the bees. Not that kind, the other kind, the real kind. It's hot. It's summertime. If we get thirsty, they get thirsty too. So, like, make sure to have a little station out for the insects and the bugs and the bees. Uh, y'all, you're not going to like this. Fondue Spiteful Beach says Foodie Beauty Dill suggests Chantal should carry a firearm. This fucking guy again. Mike the Situation says, OMG, Dill, someone came on here saying Gucci lives in the same building as Chantal. I've been waiting for you to get on so I could tell you. Why? What's he going to do? What is Dill going to do about it? Even if Gucci lives in the same building, what is Dill going to do? Knock on Gucci's door and say, hey, I'm a beezer. Leave Chantal alone? Dill is like 20-something years old. He is far too young for this nonsense. And he really needs to back off on this, but that's his comment. And this is the kind of shit that is going to get Chantal in trouble. This is the kind of stuff that is going to get her channel taken away from her. The beaters swear they care about Chantal. They like talking to her. They like being part of her chat. And yet they say this stupid shit that could get her channel reported. She's already been in trouble with Kick. This kind of stuff will get her in more trouble. So either they don't care and they want her channel gone, or they're just stupid thinking that Kick won't pay attention, and stuff like this they do pay attention to. They will pay attention to this eventually. And then one day when they go to Chantal's channel and it's not there, they're going to wonder, what happened? Well, what happened was you guys were running your fucking mouths over there and being stupid and saying some shit you shouldn't have said. All right, y'all got to hear this, okay? This is so great. So let me set the stage for you. There's an orchestra, and they're going to compose music around a video clip where a cat is playing the piano. It is so fabulous. I have to play this for you, and this is courtesy of Massimo, Lithuanian composer and conductor. Directs his orchestra on the notes of Nora the cat playing the piano. She earns a standing ovation. Now, y'all watch this. You know, big applause for Nora the cat, but also even bigger applause for the conductor and the orchestra because that takes some skill. They took a video clip and composed music to go with Nora the cat. So, what a beautiful way to marry the two worlds, the video world, the cat world, and classical music. That was amazing. And I thought I would just share that with you guys because I saw the clip and I'm like, wow, that's pretty crazy. That's insane. Yeesh. I heard about this. Chantal making fun of Tracy and the other Beezers about Tracy possibly losing her legs. Why do they think that's even funny to joke about? Let's watch.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I turn around, somebody is saying she lost a different body part. Toes, kneecaps, feet. I need Tracy, send me a message and let me know how you're doing if you're watching. Otherwise, I'll have to send her a message and ask her what, but I'm not going to say anything if she doesn't want me to. Oh, fuck, I don't know why that was so funny, but it was.
Okay, that ridiculous whistling laugh of hers. Yeah, it's really off-putting. And you know what's crazy is that every time Teardrop comes in a chat, she's sick with something, like something's happening around her, like she should be put in a padded room for her own safety because everything happens to Teardrop. But here comes somebody, Tracy, who's actually sick, and suddenly that's an issue. Like trauma drop can come in and drop trauma all over the place, but somebody better not be really sick and talk about it. Hey, kitten. Yeah, trauma drop. We're gonna call her trauma drop because it feels like with Teardrop, she turns it into a competition. Oh, you're sick? Well, I'm sicker than you. I'm sorry, I didn't know we were competing here. How about having a little sympathy for somebody who's actually sick versus treating it like a competition, weirdo? Thank you, Trauma Queen. Tracy was trying to call her the other day for the longest. Remember when she had her whole conniption fit about I'm doing her live? Well, I hope one day that Tracy drops the dime on Chantal. I think it's time that happened. I really think it's time for Tracy just to start talking. Yeah, it's a sick measuring contest. Oh, you're sick? Oh, I'm sicker than you. I'm sicker than you. How dare you be sick? I'm sicker than you. All right, guys, that's it for the Twitter peeps. So I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight. I really enjoyed having you guys here with me tonight and entertaining you. And showing you all the nasty tweets of Chantal. But I'm going to go now and spend time with the Queen. So you guys take care of yourselves. And I'm going to leave you with a very pretty song. Take care, everybody. Bye.